Team Freeview, welcome to another furious battle report here with Tabletop Tactics. Forces of the Ulthwe return against Tau.
Yes.
It's a sayer today, aren't they?
Yes, they are. Always like to use some different settings to work. Yeah. I'm very excited. We don't often do Xenos versus Xenos.
No.
And especially not on Freeview. We kind of always have some sort of Imperial or Chaos in there, which I quite like.
Yeah.
But today, this is for all of us non-Chaos heretics. This is for us, guys. This is for, you know, the gentler races. The races which aren't as bullshit, you know what I mean? There's, you know,
the
it's
Imperium
all
and Chaos are pretty bullshit.
yeah, it's just
they're pretty in your face, aren't they?
yeah, exactly. It's going to be brutal, but like in a polite, calm, you know,
pistols at dawn
sort of fight. I feel that's what it's going to be like. Yeah, it's going to be nice.
I won't lie. I'm not sure the Elder are like that. I think they can be like that when they're negotiating, and I think when they attack, it's really nasty.
Yeah, well, I think that Tau are actually quite similar in that regard.
I don't think Tau are particularly nice.
I think they're very nice, and it's in the name. It's the greater good.
But you're running Sasaya, so
yeah, they're still part of the Empire, aren't they?
The old Empire, eh?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just don't lecture me on Tau. Don't lecture me on Tau. Thank you very much. Well, shall we look at your list then?
I suppose so.
All right, let's do that.
Eldari fans, here we are again. This time, myself at the helm of the Ulthwe. Love the Ulthwe. Probably my favourite craft worlds, other than the one that I created.
Yeah.
That's a good story, isn't it?
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah. Have you created your own Tau Sept?
I have. Everyone knows about that, though.
You're not using them today?
No, I'm not allowed to use them anymore.
You're not allowed?
No.
Did I not allow you?
Yeah.
Good.
Said no more of them in this studio.
Yeah,
no more togas, no more anything.
I did say that. Actually. Yeah, you're right. I should probably revoke that. Probably lots of people want to see your Tau.
Probably. They're definitely not as nice looking as these, though.
That's right.
But they've got character.
It's good to have a couple of different styles. So we've got...
Yeah, what, like good and bad?
You said it. Well, we've got different Elder on the way as well.
Yeah.
So there will, it's good to have, you know, when you've got, especially with these days, when you've in 8th edition, you've got the books where you can run so many different septs and, you know, chapter tactics and all that jazz. It's good to have like a couple of neutral ones that you can get for a bit of variety.
Yeah, 100%.
So look, it is Ulthwe again. Ulthwe currently the studio Elder Army. John Thompson, I bought the core from him. Absolutely awesome painter. And then I painted the rest myself because I love Ulthwe, and I actually have a massive regret. I had nearly 3,000 points of Ulthwe painted from 4th edition. Well, to be fair, I've been collecting since 2nd edition, and I sold them all, and it's a massive regret. There were so many conversions in it. It was really, really cool. I had all of the aspect warriors and everything as well, painted, but I sold them all, along with my Emperor's Children army.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's a good story.
Well, these things happen, don't they?
They do, yeah. But you know, never again. Yeah. So now what we have here are 2 detachments. We got a battalion detachment today. We have a spearhead detachment. So in the battalion detachment, we do have Eldrad Ulthran. Okay, he's not the warlord today, because we're going to make the Autarch the warlord.
Of course. Fate reader.
Yeah, exactly. And with Path of Command and everything.
Sure.
It's really cool. The Autarch is of course Aeon Seul. Love that guy, and he's got his Starglaive, which is awesome. We then have, in the troop slots, we have 3 units of 10 Guardians. Very fluffy choice for Ulthwe, and not a bad choice either as far as troops go, in my opinion. I do have all of them mounted in dedicated transport wave serpents. So this is a pretty, I think actually this is a pretty fluffy list for Ulthwe, and it's all mechanised, and it's I don't know, it's got a good feel to it, I think. So 3 units of 10 Guardians, 3 Wave Serpents. The Wave Serpents do have dual Shuriken Cannons and underslung Shuriken Cannon as well.
Okay.
Then what I have is a single unit of 9 Wind Riders with Shuriken Cannon. I think great value unit. Again, I'm dubbing this army the Shuriken Death, because pretty much everything that can take a Shuriken Cannon has got one. So yeah, it's going to be a lot of shots, which is going to be fun. And good against Tau, because they usually like to bring lots of Fire Warriors and drones, so I just want to gun them all down.
Yeah.
You must die.
Yeah.
So that's the battalion. Then I have a Spearhead. Got a couple of HQs in the Spearhead, although I could have one in the battalion. Doesn't really matter the order. I've got a Spirit Seer in this instance, and I have a Mysterious Ally, a Farseer Wind Rider.
Yeah.
She has joined forces with the Ulthwe this day, but for all intents and purposes, she's an Ulthwe Farseer Skyrunner here. And I've given her the relic, the Ghost Helm of Ali Shazir.
Of course.
So it's a +1 to your smite for you sports fans, just so that you know. Ulthwe only relic. So I've got a couple of Farseers in this one with Eldrad and her, so that's going to be cool. And the Spirit Seer does a full damage smite as well. What I don't have is a Warlock, so I can't do any of the Seer Council stuff for the +1 to cast, but I mean, okay, that's what it is.
Yeah.
So look, that's the HQs in the Spearheads. I then have 3 Fire Prisms.
Yeah.
With underslung Shuriken Cannons.
Of course.
And furthermore, I've got 3 War Walkers, all with dual Shuriken Cannons. And that's 1 unit. I haven't taken them as individuals.
There it is.
Now, I am curious about one thing. I've piqued my own interest here. How much is a Warlock Skyrunner? Oh, he's 67.
Yeah.
Okay, won't work. I would be a point over. Isn't that upsetting?
Yeah. Yeah.
What I would like to do is drop the Spirit Seer and take a Warlock Skyrunner to go with the Farseer Skyrunner.
And then I think like friends.
Yeah, and I think thematically it would go with the jet bikes. They like lead the jet bikes. And I think I could run one of the detachments then from Vigilus as well.
Oh, that'd be cool. I don't have any detachments yet.
I don't have any. Oh, you know, Tau don't, do they?
No.
No, it's true actually. As it stands, my list is 1,999 points.
Very good. You know, I think they'll get us. We might get a shoot twice stratagem in a detachment finally. I'd like that.
I don't think.
Or
I'm not sure that's a good
or
idea.
I'd like jump, shoot, jump back.
Jump, shoot, jump. I'm more on board.
I don't want to have to pay CP for it, mind.
I mean, a Riptide firing twice, or a unit of broadsides firing twice. I think it's probably a bit much, unless it was. Well, you know what? I mean, you could argue if it was like 3 CP, it's your equivalent to fighting twice. But I mean, it's very, very powerful if they just let you do it on like broadsides or something.
Yeah.
Could you imagine? I mean, I don't. And the thing is, it's very easy. You pretty much always run with the dual battalion, so it's not as if you're CP shy or lean.
Games Workshop, I'd still like you to do that.
Oh, goodness gracious. It's like me saying...
the time of the greater good is now.
Can you make the Venom Splinter Cannons only 5 points instead of 10 points? Because my Venoms are so overcosted as they are.
Yeah, it's the same. It's exactly the same. I can imagine if you had to shoot twice, it'd be too much. But I do wonder what they'll do. Maybe
for these specialist
they could do something cool though, like with. I mean, I know we're talking about your list, right?
That's okay.
Let's do.
Well, my list is done.
Your list is done, but like maybe because we want to see more crisis suits on the board. Maybe you could have like a shoot twice stratagem for them.
Yeah,
or
but I think
like
they probably need a little points tweak, don't they?
Well, they've had one. Think? That's the thing.
Yeah,
they've had one.
Think they still need a little points tweak.
Yeah, they just. It's
perhaps
if
the other things
options.
went. Yeah, well, perhaps if things like the broadsides and riptides went up, which I'm not suggesting they do.
No.
Before any Tau fans say no, it would make the other choices more appealing.
That's
right now you've got more efficient choices elsewhere.
Yeah, well, when the broadsides drop down, they're just so good. But riptides are still my favourite by far.
Yeah, Riptides are very good. But this is what worries me. Like, if we don't want it to become like Codex Riptide again, because that's what it. I mean, it's
kind of is.
Yeah, I know, but that's what it was in 7th edition.
Yeah,
as well. So it would be good to have.
But this is what I mean.
some
if you start
different
getting,
units.
Yeah, if you start getting things like jump shoot, jump back, and all that sort of thing. I mean, imagine putting them on cold styles and stuff like that. You'd have this really interesting, dynamic army that was jumping around.
Because I remember when Tau first came out, they were a very dynamic force, and it was very much a, the old Fish of Fury tactics, they used to call it, with Fire Warriors jumping out of Devilfish and being supported by the Devilfish, and it was really, really cool. And it was a very mobile firepower army that had quite a lot of synergy, actually, and weirdly was almost, because back in the day, Elder required, quite a lot of synergy. They were a very specialist army, so they were actually a little harder to use. I think they used to be harder to use than they are now. Tau used to be like that as well. And now, obviously, it seems that they just sort of castle up, which is a shame, because it'd be cool to see like all of the dynamic stuff that they can can do. But you've got a dynamic force today.
Yeah, it's pretty dynamic. It's I mean,
we're basically having a mech war off. Lots of fast moving stuff here.
Yeah, it's going to be fun. I'm quite excited.
Well, let's go over your list then.
Let's do my list.
And then after that, I will destroy you.
Okay. All right, here they are. It is toga time. Are you excited?
No.
Well, you should be, because we're getting our sexy togas on and we're living a little. All right, it's great a good time. So this is my list. It is 2,000 points of Tau. I'm running dual battalion and an outrider detachment today. In the first battalion, I have, for my HQs, I have a Fireblade. I also have an Enforcer Commander. The Enforcer Commander has advanced targeting system and 3 cyclic ion blasters. Absolute beast, can really do some amazing work, especially against infantry and lightly armoured vehicles. They're great, I love them. The Fireblade here is also going to be my Warlord. He'll have the Putide Engram chip and 3 Unity Devastation as standard. As standard, especially when you're running Fire Warriors, which I do have a bunch. I've got 3 units of 7 in this particular battalion. We then move on to the heavy support. We haven't had these on the channel for a while, although as we were kind of talking about, they're pretty stock standard as far as Tau is concerned these days. I have 3 units of, a unit of 3 broadsides.
If you did have 3 units of 3, that would be quite unpleasant.
Yes. It's not that kind of game. No. So each broadside has the high yield missile pods, smart missile systems, and advanced targeting systems as well, for the -1 or the extra -1 as it would be on the high yield missile pods.
Right.
Look, they're awesome. They're really, really good. They do what they say in the tin. So they're an incredible amount of firepower. And when you tie that up with things like command and control node and stuff like that from your commanders, sure, you're sacrificing your commander's firepower, but it shouldn't be a problem. Do you know what I mean? So that's what I've got. That's the first battalion. The second battalion, I have another Fireblade and I have another Enforcer Commander. He's got advanced targeting systems and he's got 3 missile pods.
Nice.
Missile pods, I think, with ATS aren't bad, actually.
Oh, right. They are damage D3, right?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So they can become strength 7 -2 D3 damage. So they actually become the same as a high yield missile pod, right?
Yeah.
And they're 2 shots a pop, so you've got 6 coming from them. It's good. It's not bad. Obviously the cyclic ion blasters are better in my opinion in any way, because they've got 2 modes and they can do more damage and they're higher strength, etc. Sorry, they're higher strength. The damage output is actually the same, but they're just really good. We don't, as any Tau player knows, to get cyclic ion blasters is like finding gold. Right. They're very difficult.
Those rare bits.
So there's very rare bits. So we currently only have 3 of them, so I can only my original list had 2 with that loadout, but missile pods aren't bad either. Again, then we another 3 units of 7 Fire Warriors.
Cool. Lots of Fire Warriors.
Lots of Fire Warriors, yeah. So what's that? 42.
It's a lot of Fire Warriors.
It's a lot of Fire Warriors. Look, they're so good. They're so good. what we need to do, and we will do it, is you can really see Fire Warriors come into their own with, there are some special characters we don't have.
Right.
Dark Strider, for example, the Tau character makes them so good, especially when you're going against anti-armor.
Yeah.
And then when you're using things like the Tau Sept and Focus Fire as well, so you can give your entire army ones to wound. Like if you're fighting knights and you don't have Dark Strider and Fire Warriors, it makes it very difficult.
Yeah.
Because you want to blink off that wound, and then it gives that whole unit of Fire Warriors a +1 to wound for just for free.
Which is nasty.
It's just really good. He's an amazing character. So we'll get all those guys soon. I've then got, and these guys are, I think actually they're going to do quite well today. So I've got 3 Skyrays. Skyrays, I have a love-hate relationship with.
Yeah. You've not had the best success with them, have you?
I have in the past.
Yeah.
And they're all right. I don't like the one shot and done sort of thing that you can get with them, right? But against actually armies like Drukhari or any Eldari or anything like that, they're good because they come with an inbuilt velocity tracker.
Yeah.
And their ballistic skill is already
base 3.
3.
Yeah.
Which is for Tau.
It's really good.
Really good. So actually, it means that for units with fly, they're hitting you on 2s.
Yeah.
And they come with built in with 2 marker lights as well. So they're actually, against things like flyer spam and that's those sorts of lists. They're actually a pretty good counter to them if you're Tau.
Yeah.
The only problem is if you whiff, you whiff. At least running them with Sasaya, that odd 2 I'm going to roll if you decide to put lightning fast reflexes in on them. If I will be able to re-roll that because of Sasaya, right? Yeah. Pretty cool. And they've obviously got gun drones on there as well. Lots of drones in this list, both embarked and disembarked. Really good for jumping out and giving extra wounds to things like my broadsides and commanders, or going off and getting objectives as well. That's that. Then we get on to the Outrider Battalion. So I have another Enforcer commander in this, and he has drone controller.
So you got 3 now?
Yeah. But they're Enforcers.
Okay. Not Cold Stars.
Not Cold Stars. They have a base move of 8.
Yep.
To be fair, the missile pods do give them a bit more range, because they're 36 inches with missile pods.
Yep.
But for example, that's one disadvantage, I guess, of the Cyclic Iron is that it's only an 18-inch range.
Yeah, and you can't put it on a Cold Star.
And you can't put it on a Cold Star. No. If you could, that would be so
It would be pretty wild, yeah.
It'd be so wild. Woo! I would have them for days. That'd be amazing. But anyway, so he's got drone controller and missile pods as well. I've then got an Ethereal in there. And then I have 3 units of drones. I have 2 of 7 marker drones.
Right.
And then I've got 1 of 7 shield drones.
Right.
And to top it all off, I have 3 piranhas with fusion blasters and 2 gun drones in each. So it is a bit more mobile. It's still, as Tau does, it still lends to castle a little bit.
Yeah.
But actually what this one seems to do is once you shoot with these, then everything kind of breaks off.
And they can go and get the objectives.
They can go get objectives and stuff like that. Also with things like the piranhas, obviously, they're already on the move all the time. Broadsides will probably, they'll just sit down and do what they do best.
Yeah.
Really.
Shoot a lot.
Yeah. And I've got plenty of foot warriors. Now, I mean, quite rightly, you've brought all of the shuriken in the world. And that is they just eat through. they just eat through Fire Warriors. But I do have the mech wall to back them up. So
That's true.
We'll have to see. I think this list is pretty good.
Yeah.
It's pretty good.
Yeah.
It's not like hyper competitive, but if you wanted to go down to your friendly local gaming store and say, look, this is a bit of fun, but also it's definitely got some teeth. Something like this for Tau works really well. There's plenty of Markerlight support in it, and Sasaya gives you the Sasaya Markerlight bomb as well. And there's plenty of CP, and yeah, the commanders are no joke.
Yeah.
And taking 3 of them is good. I'm not going to lie about that. Like, it's strong. I suppose the only thing that's slightly lacking in this... Oh, no, that's not even true. I was about to say I don't have much weaponry above strength 7, but actually I do. It's just kind of like a one-turn thing.
Right.
So, and I've got 3 fusion blasters as well. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's better than I thought it was. We'll have to see.
Yeah, I mean, it's not bad. It'll be interesting. Look, I haven't run Ulthwe list like this for a little while, so let's see how we get on.
Yeah.
It's the mission coming up next.
Here we are. On the outer fringes of the galaxy, an imperial industrial world suddenly fell silent halfway through negotiations with the water caste. The Tau had come here to spread the light of the greater good, but suddenly they thought that they had lost their negotiations. So they came here ready for war, only to find the entire planet abandoned. And just when they'd let their guard down, the Ulthwe came out from the shadows and struck with a ferocity that merely plinked off my shields. Ha 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 ha!
So that water cast, more like fail cast.
Oh, yeah. Double meaning, double joke. Very good. So, guys, we are here. This is a 2,000-point battle report. We are playing Spearhead Assault? No. Is that right?
Yeah,
is that the deployment?
Assault is the deployment.
Yeah, thank you. Spearhead Assault. And then we're playing the new...
The Schemes of War.
Yes, Schemes of War.
The Schemes of War.
Which is the new White Dwarf supplement game, which was released by Games Workshop about a month ago, I guess.
And it's Frontline Assault deployment.
Frontline Assault. That's what I. That's where my brain went.
Telling you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we played this last week, and we're going to play it again because we really like it.
Because it's awesome.
Yeah.
And
Effectively, you build a deck of 18 cards.
Yeah.
And then you always have 5 cards in your hand.
Yes.
And you can play 3 of those cards per turn.
And you can hide one of them.
You can hide one of them.
It's very exciting.
It's very exciting.
Very tactical.
It's very tactical.
You can discard ones you can't achieve. It's all very cool.
It's all very cool.
Yeah. Sort of a fix to Maelstrom. I think White Dwarf / Rules team nailed it with that mission.
Yeah, they did a really good job. So we've been playing it probably for about a week now, because we love it so much. We may go do some other games at some point, but for now we're riding the wave.
We'll never play any other mission ever again.
Right, so I deployed first, so Tau are currently going first.
Yeah.
Unless, of course, you wish to seize the initiative.
Oh, seize the initiative?
Yes.
Oh! Well, it just so happens I have a die ready.
Well.
The die of power.
Well, let's see if you can indeed seize the initiative.
There is no see, there is only do. Goodbye, Mr. Bone.
Turn 1 movement phase is complete, and here are the cards. Area Denial. Yep. Master the Warp and Scour the Skies. An excellent draw. An excellent draw to start off this game. Oh, it begins. We've come over here. The Wind Riders have jumped up onto the gangplank there, or the gangway, and they are looking to put down some fire into, I would assume, my drones, but who can tell these days? We've come forward over here as well with both of these Wave Serpents. We've stayed stationary with the Fire Prisms, and then we have moved over here with this Wave Serpent, and these guys jumped out over here, and I'm assuming they must have advanced.
They did indeed.
Yes, okay, very good.
They out 3, they then both advanced 3, weirdly.
Okay.
Same roll, and they moved 7. Oh. Even Eljad, I thought he'd be a bit slower, but no.
No,
he's still sprightling.
Yeah, even though his bones are turning to
10,000
crystal.
years old.
Yeah,
Well,
exactly.
boy, he's actually older, really. Isn't he?
Yeah, he's an old dude. He is an old dude. He's seen some things.
He has seen some things.
Yeah.
Especially with the old Fulgrim. He's
Yeah.
seen some things.
Oh, yeah, that is one of my favourite passages I've ever read.
Good scene there.
Very good.
That poor Wraithlord.
Oh, yeah. Oh, well, let's not go too much into it.
No, come on now.
There were some things that happened. Right, so that is the movement phase. We're going to go into the psychic phase. Let's see what Lawrence can do. Oh, one thing I will mention before we go on.
Prepared positions.
I have put on prepared positions.
How many CB does that leave you on, Mr. Bone?
Well, I started on 14. It leaves me on 12.
12?
I actually would get to roll for that because it happens during the game.
Oh, you have the Pure Tide Ingram
Oh,
Euro
yes,
ship.
of course.
But he has no dice, so therefore he cannot roll.
I will come back with some dice in just a moment. Eldrad is going to start off the psychic phase, but first I'm going to ask him, can you bless this for me so I can get the CP back?
How rude.
Cheers, Eldrad. Eldrizzle and me are no longer friends. Alright, cool, let's do it.
So look, we're actually just going to start off with a cheeky, very simple smite.
Well, you're actually out of range, unfortunately, there.
Yeah, is that right?
Yeah, it is.
But it's funny because when I just measured it, I was in range. How do I account for that?
I don't know. Maybe you need glasses now.
Shall I roll my dice now?
Yeah, go on then.
He's obviously very upset with me today.
It's gone off.
That's a smite there, Mr.
That's a smite. Okay, D3. I can do nothing about that.
Now, I don't want to alarm you, but that is mortal wounds there, Bo.
I don't want to alarm you, but that's only one mortal wound.
Right, should I use ACP? I need to think if I'm going to need a CP for anything else. Just let me have a little think about that.
Okay. Going to use a CP.
Yeah,
go on.
because I've got the runes on the other Farseers, so who cares? There you go.
3.
Good news, everybody.
So he is hit with Powers of the Warp and puts him down to 3. I will see if I at least get a CP for that.
No.
It's a 1. Oh, I'm changing this die immediately. Executioner now being cast, same target.
Same target, sir. Goodbye, sir. That is a successful cast.
Very good. D3.
Now, on a 5 or a 6, you are destroyed for first strike. First strike!
The red gem dice are doing what they do best. Breaking hearts and taking names.
It's me. I can use any dice.
You've seized the initiative and you've now rolled 2 6s for your damage. Is that your 4th roll of the game?
I'm not counting. Yeah, I stopped counting a long time ago.
Trust me, I am. Do I blow up? No. Well, at least I'm being consistent. Just before I remove him, these guys will obviously disembark because they count as embark, so I need to roll to see if they die. Well, one does.
One does. Okay, that's good. That's nice.
Yeah. Okay, Doom now being cast over on to the Piranha. Poor Piranha. Goes up. Okay, cool, very good. So there's that. Is Emo Friend over here going to do anything?
Emo Friend that's offensive.
Look at his haircut.
He's not in range with anything.
Yeah, I didn't think he was. Very good. So that is the end of the psychic phase.
No,
it's not.
Got a Farseer.
Oh, I've got a Farseer as well, of course. Yes, she's a mysterious one, that. Where has she come from? Where has she been? Nobody knows. Guide is being cast on to these Wind Riders here. Very cool.
Guides.
Goes off on a 9.
Okay,
cool. Very good. So they have been guided.
Yeah. Then her second parlour trick will be... Don't think... I gave her Guide and Doom, by the way, guys. I am in range of Smite for some Fire Warriors. And she does get a +1, so I may as well.
Okay, cool.
Okay, so Smite. +1, so it's a Super Smite.
Super Smite, okay, very good. Okay. So D6 mortals.
D6 mortal wounds on that forward unit there, 3.
3. Splat. Okay, very good. Anything else?
No, that is the psychic done.
That is the psychic phase done. We'll come back in the shooting phase. Very good. Opening up the shooting phase with linked fire, the Fire Prism's superpower. Effectively, so he can see, so the target is going to be on this Sky Ray here. Yeah. But then you have to shoot the other 2 first.
Yeah.
Do they all have to shoot at the same target?
By the way, I need to roll to see if I get the CP back.
Yes, okay.
Re-roll and this one. So if I get a 6, basically. No.
And do I get one because of you using them? No, I don't. But I'm starting to roll a bit hotter now, so that's fine.
Did I get one at the beginning of the turn?
No.
Cool.
Okay, cool.
I've done that right. So the way it works is a bit weird because you don't resolve that weapon's attacks until the end of the phase.
Yeah.
So basically, I select a target for the Fire Prism's cannon. Then I don't resolve that weapon's attacks.
Yeah.
Okay. And then any Craft World Fire Prisms from your army can link fire with it. If they do so, firing their Fire Prisms at the target, ignoring range and visibility. That's a key thing, because the other 2 couldn't see him anyway.
Yeah.
And they reroll failed hit and wound rolls.
Cool.
So, cool. So
yeah,
I will do that right now.
So I guess it's because the last one, if you kill it with the other two, the third one can't choose another target.
Yes.
He's technically already shot.
Basically, yeah, that would be the...
I guess that's the reason.
That would be the reasoning.
Yeah.
So, okay, I will do, fire-wise, where are you? Right, I think... Oh, it's risky doing the old one shot. How many wounds have they got? 12?
Yes.
Yes, he says.
I'm going to say yes. It's definitely not less than 12, and I doubt it's 14, so it's probably 12.
Right.
Well, look, if you do more than 12, then I'll tell you.
Do you know what? For cinematic purposes... No, I'll go with the instinct. It's 2d3 shots each. So we're doing a middle tier.
Okay, cool.
Alright, so first one, 2d3 shots. The reason it's 2d3 shots, guys, is because they fire twice when they don't
move. Yeah, exactly.
So 3 shots here. That's 2 hits, and you can re-roll the failed hits.
That's 2.
That's what I got, yeah, 2 hits. And then it is strength 9, so it's 3s re-rolling because that's 2 wounds. Now these are -4.
They're -4. Okay, because of prepared positions, I do get 6s here. No, I got a 4 and a 5. Okay,
so
cool.
That's 2d3 damage.
Right. So 3
3
points in
wounds.
total. Okay, cool. Very good.
And then I'll do the second one.
Sure.
3 shots again. 3, okay, re-roll. 3 hits this time.
Okay.
Re-rolling. 3 wounds this time.
3 wounds, okay. Looking for some 6s. Nope, okay.
No.
So
3,
5.
4, 5, and there's a 6 down there, so that's another 3.
Okay, so you did 6 wounds, and you did 3, so you've done 9 wounds. He's got 3 wounds remaining. Okay. So it's just the last one now.
Right. So I think it's done at the end of the phase, though, weirdly, so we have to sort of come back to it. So yeah, I'll come back to Fire Prism at the end of the phase.
Okay, cool. Okay, so this serpent now opening up and firing at the middle rank of fire warriors here. So 9 shots.
9 shots. Cool. And then 2's to wounds. 6s would be a -4. Okay, so 1 ignoring the old. Well, yeah, that would ignore your save actually, even with prepared positions. And then you've got 5 wounds.
5 wounds. Okay, so one's just killed, and then I've got 5 3-up saves.
Wow.
Oh man, 5 dead. Okay, this one being fired at the front rank now.
Okay, 3s. Okay, and 2s. So 2 are dead, and then 4 saves.
Okay. Cool, so that's come around at least.
Alrighty.
So 2 are Wind Riders now are firing 5 onto the front unit here and 4 onto the middle unit.
Yeah. They're all units of 7, aren't they?
Correct.
Okay. Do you know what? I'll do 3 on each.
Oh, so 3, 3, 3?
Yeah.
Okay,
makes
cool.
it nice and easy. So I'm not trying to kill them per se, I'm just trying to make them break if possible.
Sure.
Okay, so 3, 6, 9. Alright. So hitting on 3s, but we're guided. Okay, and then wounding on 2s, no doom or anything like that. So 2 are dead because of Shuriken, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 wounds.
Okay, cool. So getting my 3s here. Okay, so 3 are killed from the front row, leaving just 1 left alive there. Cool. Next.
In the middle row. 3s. Guided. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, and 2 dead. So you've got to take 4 saves and 2 dead.
Very good. Cool. Another 2 are killed, so it's 4 from the middle unit. Blonk, blonk, blonk. Okay, cool. Okay.
And then the last one, the last 3, if you like, guided. Okay. 2 dead and 4 saves.
Okay. Oh, another 3 dead.
So 5
Ouch.
from that one.
5 from that
Ouch.
one. I suddenly have no fire warriors left. Huzzah! Okay, so we're just going to do fire and fade now over here.
Fire and fade. So do I get command points? No, I
No.
do not. Okay, so fire and fade, and then they get to move 7 inches, basically. So I'm
There
going to
we
try
go.
and hide them.
Okay, so they're going to hide. I'm going to see if I get a CP. I do not. Okay, cool. So that is in the shooting. I'm assuming there's no charging.
Yeah, there's one wave serpent left to fire.
Oh, forgive me.
And
Oh,
I
and
need
then
to
you've
do the
also
fire
got
prism.
the fire prism as well. Okay, yep, cool. No worries at all. All right, well, I'll let you move those guys. We'll come right back. Cannons now firing at the piranha here.
Okay, no rerolls this time. It is doomed. Right, so
So
actually your
to
toughness
win.
is 5, so yeah. Okay, and nope. So 5 wounds. One
5
is
wounds. -4.
yeah. So one's no saves.
Yep,
and they're
cool.
base.
So he takes a wound, and then it's another 4 wounds there. I am currently a 3-up save. I do drop another 2, so I drop
there we
3 wounds in total, but he is still alive. Very cool. Right, so that is the shooting.
just the
Other
last
than
vision.
the last event, I keep forgetting about it, probably because I didn't want to lose my my
Sky
Sky
Ray.
Ray here.
So he's actually only got 1 wound left, guys.
Yeah.
'cause I did 9, and then I did 3, and then I did 9.
Yeah.
So here we go, or 8 rather.
Yeah.
So here we go. 2d3 shots. 3, 4, 5 shots this time from the last one. And 3s. And linked fire. Okay. And then it's 3s. And linked fire. Right, so that's 4 wounds.
Cool. I need 4 sixes.
You need 4
He's
sixes.
dead.
He is definitely
Okay.
dead.
Does he blow up?
He does,
He does not. Okay, cool. But he is destroyed. And that will be it. I'm just going to count up my morale and I'll be right back. Okay, morale time. So I lost 5 from this unit over here. Because of Cesare, I'm actually leadership 8 at the moment. So on a 1, 2, 3 or a 6, because Bonding Night Ritual, they pass. I've rolled a 3, they're okay. I come over to the unit with 1 guy left. That'll be the same again. A 1 or a 2 or a 6 I'm looking for, or otherwise he's dead. A 2, he's fine because of leadership 8. And then we go to, this was a unit of 5. Or was that a unit of 3 and a unit of 2? Yes, that's right. Unit of 3, so again, same thing. 6, because of Bonding Knife Ritual, they're okay. And then the 2 at the back. 3. I think 1 runs, actually. Oh no, leadership 8, I've lost 5. No, actually they're okay. Cool. So I managed to pass all of the morale there due to Bonding Knife Ritual and Sasaya, really. So that's pretty cool. So we just need to do your cards.
Yeah, so I did get Master of the War. I
Yeah.
did get Area Denial, just
Very
like
good.
Luke.
And you got
I
Scout the
Scout
Skies as well.
So 2d3 points, 3, 4, 5.
Very nice.
so
Plus first strike is 6.
6.
Solid opening salvo.
3, 4, 5, and Scour the Skies 6, and first strike 7.
Oh, 7. Forgive me.
Yeah.
Very good. So nice work. Very strong opening there for the Ulthwe. However, I am going to hit back real hard now. This is going to be a pretty big turn. Let's see what the cards say. It'll be Tau turn 1 in just a sec.
It's turn 1 for the forces of the Tau. Secure objective 4, psychological warfare, and scour the skies. Good thing I have nothing with the fly keywords. So over here we can see the wave serpents are still looming. Fire warriors have moved up a little bit. Everything else has pretty much remained static here, castle wise.
Yeah, so Sense of Stone has gone off.
Yep.
And I'm going to do carry-on these guys, these guys, these guys. These guys and these guys here. Okay, so that's reroll hits in layman's terms. Yep. And then over here we have the commander with the cyclic ion blasters, which has moved over here. His vanguard of fire warriors slightly diminished there. And then over here on the right flank we have 2 piranhas, one of course which is damaged. Their drones have disembarked and they're looking to hunt this serpent over here. There are guardians inside of course as well. So that is the movement. Actually, sorry, I made a slight mistake.
Okay.
I just want to admit I'm going to put these guys here. I always meant to put them there to give him a bit more of extra protection.
Okay, fair enough.
I'm just going to.
Okay, so you're just going to redeploy it. That's fine. So he'll, instead of moving this way, he'll just move that way, and then we'll get back to you momentarily in the shooting phase. Okay, so we are in the shooting phase now. However, I didn't roll for the stratagem to get a command point back with Path of Command or rather Fate Reader at the beginning of the turn. So do I get a CP back? No. And then I'm about to do lightning fast reflexes here because the marker lights have targeted this Wave Serpent. So do we get CP back for that? No, we do not. Okay, fair enough.
Now I've done a slight cheat here, but I haven't fired anything, so it doesn't matter. I moved this unit, so I cannot carry on them, so I won't be re-rolling on that one. Yeah, but they'll still go for the same target.
Yeah.
So
they're all in range, no issues there.
Yeah, so they'll be hitting on 5s at this stage. So do them one at a time. Miss, 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 miss. Cool. Okay.
Wow, a full house of
I've
nothing.
got one more.
No, nothing. Wow. Okay. Rubbish. Okay, well, look, we've got the Warlord here, the Fireblade. He's got a marker light, of course, so he's going to try and light it up now.
Yeah.
That is a success.
Very good. So I'm now re-rolling 1s over there.
Okay, 1 token on it. So he's going to spend a CP. He's had a think about it on the uplinked marker light. So do I get a CP back? Hey, I do. Okay, so I'm back to 5 now.
Okay, cool. So in order for my plan to work, I need a 5 or a 6 here. I get a 2. Okay. The plan has not worked.
It has failed. Okay.
Do I at least get a CP back for that? No, I do not.
No. Okay, so it's got 2 marker lights on it, effectively, right?
Yeah.
Okay, copy that. So that brings us to the Piranhas. Not as lit up as he would like, but still lucky shots can get through. So we've got a fusion gun on each one of those.
Yeah, so it'll be 5 re-rolling 1s.
Sure.
First one's a hit. 3s to wound you. Okay.
Fails to wound. Okay.
Okay, next
and
one.
The second one is a miss.
To this, but Sasaya.
Sasaya can re-roll. Nice, gets the hit.
To wound.
Doesn't get the wounds. Can you believe it? Right, we've just had another stratagem go off, and that's the orbital distribution marker. I think it's uplink, if I remember correctly, and he's put it down here. So basically, the Farseer here and the jet bikes have reroll 1, so they've got a single marker light on each.
Cool. So it was 2 CP, unless it was 2 CP.
Okay.
Very good.
I've already farmed 1, so I cannot get 1 this battle round now.
Yeah. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to open up with this commander. So it's going to fire into the Wind Riders there. Okay. So I've got to do these 3 at a time because I'm going to overcharge. Yeah.
Right.
So it'll be 2s rerolling 1s. Rerolling that 1. Okay. 3 hits so far. Rerolling the 1. 6 hits so far. Oh, I'll reroll that 1. Cool. And then. Okay, cool. So I've hit with everything.
Very good.
So I'm strength 8. Your toughness is.
Toughness is 4.
Okay, so 2s.
2s.
Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 wounds at -2. Each one you fail is D3 damage.
Okay, cool. I'm pretty sure I'm a 4-up save. I will double check. Folks, just a point of reference, I am a 4+ save, but I had a niggling doubt for a moment that the old path of command there might not work for enemy stratagems. Because I've told you I'm rusty with the old Ulthwe, and it turns out I was right. So I couldn't have farmed that point back. However, it is rolling per die. Per point, command point, and I spent 2 on this one. So effectively, the extra die I rolled would have been that one. So basically, it works out as the same thing. Yeah. So, but now I can't roll for any stratagems that he uses, only my own. So right, I've got to take this many saves. They're 4-up saves. So -2, 6s are what will save us. We get 1 save in here, and then everything else are 1s and 2s. So that is 3, 6, 7 that go through.
7 that go through. Okay, so they're D3, so the first one, so 1's killed.
Well, I've got to roll for the Ulthwe saves.
Okay, so the first one is 3.
So the first one's 3. Yep, he is dead.
Second one is 2.
2. He is dead.
Third one is 2.
He is dead.
Fourth one is 1.
He's 1. Okay, he's lost a wound.
Okay, and then the next one is 3.
Okay. Yeah, he's dead.
Cool, so you've lost 4 in total.
4 in total, yeah.
And I wounded you 7 times, is that right? Yeah, you made, yes, so you made 6, you made 1 6 out of the 8 saves.
Correct.
Cool, okay, very good. And then the next one does 2.
2. So he's alive on 1.
Okay, and then he needs to make another one.
And he needs to make another one. Oh. Yeah, he's dead.
Okay, and then 1 on the...
And then 1 on the last one. Cool. So that means you killed 5. Yeah. That leaves 4 left. 1 of them's on 1 wound. All right. Fire warrior unit now. The one at the rear is just in rapid fire range, so firing at these jet bikes.
Yeah, 4's rerolling 1s. Re-rolling the 1 and then Sasaya. Okay, cool. 3 hits and then 3 to wound you. 2 wounds, no minus.
Sure thing. Fail both. Can I make Ulthwe saves? No. So 1 is dead and 1's on 1 wound.
Okay.
I'll remove him in a moment. The other fire unit firing?
Yeah,
okay.
Same again. Okay, cool. So 1 Sasaya in there. No, so 2 hits. 1 wound.
1 wound. And Ulthwe. That would kill another. So 2 bikes are dead. And now we have the Sky Ray firing the marker lights at this forward wave serpent and unloading all of the Seeker missiles into it also.
The entire payload, Lawrence.
Yep.
Here it goes. So the macrolites first. I've
1 to
hit
hit.
you once. That's really kind of all I needed. And then we will go for the payload itself.
Okay, so these are the Seeker missiles.
Now remember that he's re-rolling everything because of Kalyon.
Yep, yep.
So hitting you on 2s though.
Okay.
Okay. Re-rolling. Cool. So I've hit you with everything.
Yep.
And then it's 3s to wound you.
Cool. And do you want to explain why you're hitting on 2s, just for the audience at home?
Oh yeah, so I've got a non-ballistic skill of
3.
3, and then I've got a velocity tracker in there
Right,
as well.
exactly,
Yeah? And because
okay.
they have fly, that gives me a +1 to hit.
Exactly. Alright.
So 3s to wound you.
Cool, so 4 wounds.
4 wounds, very nice.
Alright, the minus is it 3 or 2?
I'm fairly certain it's 2. I haven't used this in a second, so just sorry, give me 1 sec.
Okay, so let me check that out. In the meantime, there's no harm in rolling. I've rolled 2 5s, a 6 and a 3. So if it's -2,
It
that's
is -2.
okay. That's a bad day for you. That means only 1 goes through.
Cool, D6 damage.
It is D6 damage.
5.
5. Okay, that's reduced by 1 because of the serpent shield, and then I get 4 saves of 6 up because of Ulthwe. I make another, so he ends up losing 3 wounds. He's down to 10. Yeah, one of those. Okay, so now we've got the pulse carbines though from the drones.
Rerolling those 1s. Cool. I actually use his ballistic skill because I am embarked, so that all hits.
Okay, yeah.
I'd be re-rolling anyway. To wound you.
5, so
Okay,
3.
so 3 wounds.
Alrighty, and no minus on these, so fail 1. Do we get an Ulthwe save? No, we don't. So he loses another. He's down to 9 wounds, and I believe that you're happy to just go straight on to the next one. Is that correct? Or do you want to have a think now?
I'm going to have a little think actually.
Okay, fair enough. We're not done over here yet. The commander is opening up against this serpent.
Yeah.
See if they can pepper it with some more damage here.
All hits.
These are with his missile pods.
Forced to
Very
wound
cool.
you.
It is forced to wound. That's true. Does get a good roll.
So I get 5 wounds. So this one was at -2. This fella.
Okay, because of ATS, I assume, or something like that. There we go. We do fail all 5 of those.
Okay.
So it has come back round.
So 5d3.
5d3.
Okay, so I've done 5.
So these get reduced individually. So this becomes 2.
Okay.
These become 1. These 3 become 1. And that stays as 1. So you've done 3, 4, 5, 6 wounds in total.
6 wounds. Okay, cool.
And then I need to try and ignore them with Ulthwe saves. I do ignore 2, so that's another 4 wounds down, heavily damaged, but still hanging in there. Okay, we've got the Fire Warriors now, front unit, rapid firing into this serpent.
Yeah, and I get an additional shot because there is a fire blade there.
Sure.
So 4 is re-rolling 1s here. So we roll those. Okay, and then 1 for Sasaya. Okay, very good. 5s and 6s.
Cool.
1 wound.
1 wound. Okay. Let's see if we can make a save. We can make a save.
Cool.
Okay. Anything else over here whilst we're here?
Yeah, well, I'm just going to have to keep shooting at you until
Second
you're done.
unit?
I'm not going to just empty a whole nother one onto that.
Into 1, yeah.
It's just not worth it.
No.
So we'll come over here. So
Okay.
these guys are in rapid fire range as well, so it's another 6 shots. Rolling that. Okay, cool. 5s and 6s. 3 wounds that time.
3 wounds. Okay, get some dice. 3, 1 goes through, and Ulthwe. No, yeah, 1 wound. So that's 4 wounds left on him now.
Okay.
Severely damaged.
I've got a back unit of 7. I'm not sure they're all in rapid fire. I know. Oh no, they are. Okay, cool. So just, I'm going to need to grab a few dice.
Alrighty. Okay, we have the rounds, okay, the dice. Let's see if we can put them into the serpents.
Okay, rerolling these ones.
Cool, and we can reroll 1 for us to say it.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay, cool. Okay.
5.
2 wounds. Throw 3 wounds.
But yeah, not good at all,
Wow,
folks.
I am rolling like a champ.
I do make 2. I fail 1. Ulthwe.
Go on, get this. Get
No.
it. No.
It would have been insulting.
For you now, Lawrence.
It would have been insulting.
I'm actually cheering for you now. I'm done. I'm cheering for you. Silly game. Silly game.
So we are now going to go to the other Sky Ray. It refuses to fire at this one. It's insulting. It is going to fire at the rear Wave Serpent. Okay, here we go.
Staying with the Macolites. Okay, so 2 hits there. That's cool. Okay, and then all of the Seeker missiles. So hitting you on 2s, rerolling 1s. Okay.
Just as well. Okay, I cannot believe how awful this is. Okay,
good. Okay, so 3s.
3s. He gets 3 wounds there.
Okay.
Okay, so 5s and 6s to save. Make 1, I fail 2.
Okay, 2d6 damage.
2d6. 5 and a 4 becomes a 4 and a 3.
Okay,
so 4, 5, 6, 7. So that's 3, 6, and I need 1 more die. Here we go. 7. We need 6s here for Ulthwe. We make 2. We fail 5. That's 5 wounds down, but it's still floating there. Right, this is it. He needs something big to go off now with these broadsides. Luckily, the broadsides do have the rate of fire to pull these sorts of things off.
Yes.
He's going to split his fire. He's going to do all of the smart missile systems into the heavily damaged Serpent. And he's doing the high-yield missile pods into the fresh as the daisy Wave Serpent with lightning-fast reactions.
Yes.
So, let's do this. There's a couple of reasons for that as well, guys. For example, these two actually cannot see either of these Serpents. SMS doesn't need line of sight, but just as a point of reference. So these two with the high yield missile pods were always going to have to fire at this one anyway. So just bear that in mind.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go.
Cool. So here we go. So we'll start. Let's start with the SMS.
Start with the SMS.
So we can we just know. We just know from a good start. Okay. So these guys are carry on. So it's 3s rerolling everything.
Okay. Let's re-rolling here.
And I've spent command and control node. I'm not sure whether we mentioned that on this unit. So
No,
I'm
we
also
didn't,
re-rolling wounds.
Yeah,
so I'm down to 8 CP. I will roll to see if I get that back
in a moment. Okay. So 5 still in now, but he is re-rolling. So it looks like he's already got a fair start. Remember, this has only got 3 wounds left. So
yeah, and it is -1 as well.
Yeah.
So that's something.
So in theory, he should destroy it. In theory.
That roll has certainly helped. Okay, so I have done 7, 10, 12 wounds to you in total, sir.
12 wounds. Okay, I've got a handful of dice in my hand. I'm going to roll a handful of these dice and hope that it's less than 12. Right, so and it's -1, right?
Yeah.
So I've already failed 3. Looks like I rolled 7 saves there, and I'll just do the Ulthwe saves. There we go. He is destroyed. Does he blow up? Yeah. He does not. I do have a load of Guardians inside, so 3, 6, 9, 10, just whilst we're here. I'll just roll it, because why not? And we lose one of those on the way out. But the Wave Serpent is destroyed, and that is now first strike for the Tau. Okay, so now the broadsides, the high yield missile pods into this Serpent here.
Yeah.
So he's hitting on 5s, he can't re-roll the 4s, but can re-roll the 1s and 2s.
Correct.
And 3s even.
Oh, board. Cool, so I've hit you.
A couple of 4s in there, a few 4s he can't re-roll, but the majority are 1s, 2s and 3s, which is actually a good thing.
Yeah, so I've hit you 5 times so far.
Okay.
And now I would like to hit you some more.
Lots more. He'd like to hit lots more. He has hit, looks like 5 more times, and they're all 6s.
Okay, very good.
Okay.
That's something.
Not
cool.
bad.
Okay.
Right, now
wounding you on 4s, because I'm strength 7.
That's right.
Oh, we lost it.
Okay. force the wound here, folks.
And then I'm re-rolling these as well.
Yep, this command and control node. It doesn't get a single wound on the re-roll. Only 5. A bit sucky, but there we go. Now the minus
2
is 2. So 3, 4, 5. We're rolling to save. We save with 1. We fail with 4. So that is, I believe, 4d3. Or are they straight damage 2?
No, these are d3.
Okay, so 4d3. So you've got
1, 2, 4, 5 wounds.
Okay, so this 3 becomes a 2,
yep,
and that becomes a 1, so 5 wounds in total. Okay,
yep.
and then 6 is for Ulthwe. No saves there, so he is indeed 5 wounds down, but frustratingly, he survives. And now it's the pitter-patter of drones. We're just going to do them all at once on this serpent.
Because they have to.
They have to, yeah.
They don't have a choice.
It's still a -1 to hit because of lightning fast.
Yep, so it'll be 6s re-rolling once.
Okay. Okay, first spell of hits.
No ones, but I would get to do 5. Oh, I actually have done that wrong because I do Sasayas for each unit. So,
sure.
Well, no, because this is 2 units of 2 and 1. So
just re-roll 3.
Yeah.
Yeah, misses. Okay, fine.
Okay, 5s and 6s.
Alright, 5s and 6s, 2 wounds.
2 wounds there.
2 wounds, no minus, I believe, on these.
No.
1 save, 1 fail. Ulthwe save. That's a 4 underneath there, so that is a fail. Also, he's down to 7 wounds, but frustratingly, still alive.
Yeah.
Now, I don't know if you have any more shooting.
No, that's it. That was, yeah, okay, cool. So, I guess that's the problem with Skyrays. When they whiff or your opponent rolls well,
yeah,
they're not that great.
It's a real one and done. If it's...
Yeah, because now they're just kind of dead weight. I can use them to take objectives and all that sort of stuff,
Yeah.
but actually, I mean, I've always kind of wanted them to be good, but every time I come to the same, and then I'll use them, and this is the same thing that happens,
and then
right?
You just,
So it is that what it is. Okay, right now.
Points wise, though.
Points wise, well, I got 1 for Scale of the Skies,
Yep.
1 for Secure Objective 4,
Yep.
and I got 1 for First Strikes and 1 for 3.
Cool.
It just depends what you want to do with psychological warfare.
Yeah, so I could deny him psychological warfare and keep those 2 shuriken bikes alive. That would deny him a victory point, and it would give me 2 extra bikes, which would help us be a little vanguard here for the Farseer, because I don't think I can physically pass the morale now. He killed 7. Do you know what? I'm going to check what my leadership is. If it's 7 or if it's 8 will make a difference. Let me have a look. Bit crazy to save only 2 bikes, but I have decided to spend the 2 CP to deny it, because it not only denies him the point, but actually I could do with those extra 6 shuriken cannon shots, so I'll keep it. I'll keep it.
Do I get a CP from that? I do not.
He does not. Okay, so Bone's still got psychological warfare in play. Scout of Skies is taken. Objective 4 is taken, because that was this one right here. Yeah. So he's on 2 points, does get first strike 3 points, but I'm on a whopping 7. Let's see what I draw in my turn 2 coming up next.
Okay, here are the cards. Assassinate, Secure Objective 4 and Secure Objective 2. So, this is Objective 4. Objective 2 is over here. And Assassinate is, well, we all know what Assassinate is. So, we've moved up here, liking to make a dramatic entrance, this new ally to the Ulthwe. Very, very nice. The Warwalkers have come over here as well, so she is in range to buff them with things like Guide, etc. The Guardians have moved forward, and then the remaining Wave Serpent has jumped up onto the gateway here, and if we come over here, these Guardians have come out, and this fella has come over here as well, and Eldrad and his emo friend have come around this way too. Have these guys all stayed stationary?
They have.
Okay, very good. So that is the movement phase done. There will be a psychic phase. We'll be right back. Smite now going into the shield drones here to start off.
Oh, I've got a roll to get a CP.
Oh, very good.
Oh,
hey.
Okay.
Very nice.
So you do that every turn. It's a new battle round.
Cool.
Right, so basically it just means I'm on 4. Okay, and then Smite. Now she gets a +1 to cast on this. 5, 6, 7, 8. I considering using what her runes to re-roll.
Oh, because it's not failed, is it? It's just re-roll.
Yeah, so because I can skill off a super smite, you see.
Yeah. Well, I do ignore them on 5s.
You do, yeah.
As well.
5, 6, 7, 8 is what I've got now. No, I'll keep it as it is.
Okay, very good.
D3 mortal wounds. It is the big 3.
It is the big 3. Okay, cool. So I can ignore these on 5s. I get 1, but 2 of the shield drones are slain. Splat, splat. Okay, very good. And then do you want to move on to our next power?
Yeah, so she'll cast Guide, and she'll cast it on the Warwalkers.
Okay, very good.
Okay, to Guide. Do you know
6.
what? I have a feeling Guide is 7. So I'm going to double check that.
You do a little double check.
It is 7.
Okay.
So I will use my runes of the Farseer
So probably lucky.
to re-roll the 1, and I get a 4. So
cool.
there we go.
So they now are guided.
They are guided.
Very good. Now casting Smite over here.
Yeah. Eldred. Goes off
an 8. Very good. D3.
D3 mortal wounds on that one. It's a 6.
It's a 6. 3 again. Okay, he's down to 3 remaining. What's next?
Okay, Eldrad will then cast Executioner.
Okay.
And it has to be again the nearest one, so it's him.
Cool.
Executioner
goes off. 5 or 6,
5
he kills
or 6
him.
is destroyed. It's a 4.
He has 1 wound
Huzzah!
remaining. Brutal. And now Doom is being cast on this unit of marker drones here.
Yeah. Boom. 5 plus a 2, 7. That is what I wanted.
Okay,
it goes off.
These guys are doomed here. Very
Happy
good.
to move on to the Spirits here.
Sure.
He's just going to do smites, and it will be on this one-on-one wounds.
Very good. Just needing 7, I think, is what you need because it's your third smite.
That's my third smite.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
So
it's destroyed, regardless of how many go through.
Destroyed. Very good.
Can he blow up?
Oh, he can.
Okay.
He can. Forgive me.
Is it like a 1 mortal wound thing, maybe?
Yeah. No.
Okay, good.
Okay, so but he is destroyed by the powers of the war. Unleashing the Serpent Shield into this Piranha to start off the shooting phase. What a way to start.
Yeah.
And then we're going to fire the shurikens into this doomed unit of drones here.
Yeah.
So, if you'd like to fire.
I would. Now I'm just going to have this little look at the strat, which I very rarely use. It's called something where the Farseer can give re-rolls.
Right.
It's not forewarned. Where are you? Do you know what? Bear with me. I need to look it up.
Okay, we'll be right back. Ignore that. We're just shooting as normal.
Yeah,
it's called
re-roll ones.
Yeah, to wound, which is not necessary.
Not relevant. Okay, so we've got Serpent Shields. It goes off on a 2+, and it does D3 mortal wounds to that. Oh, it's the big 3.
Okay, he's destroyed. Does he blow up? He doesn't. But that is the end of my piranhas. Completely ineffective this game, but good fun unit to use anyway.
They look cool.
They look really cool.
Just no, sadly not.
Yeah.
Okay, right now on the marker drone units to hit, we miss with loads, and then this is doomed. This one.
Yeah.
So 2 wounds plus just 2 wounds.
2 wounds. Okay, no minuses on these, but
No,
will be
not on
4s. No, so 2
hits.
drones are killed. Splat, splat. Okay, Discipline of the Black Guardians is being used on this unit, and we're putting 6 into the 3-man unit and 4 into the 2-man unit here.
6, that's right. So this is the 6. All of those are misses.
Don't they hit on 2s with Discipline of the Black Guardians?
Ignore me. I just paid the
You just paid the CP.
spent the CP for it. Okay. Right. That is 1 dead.
Yep.
And then your toughness 3, right? So
yep.
3, 6, so 7 wounds.
7 wounds.
So
okay.
7 wounds on these last 2.
On these last 2.
Heroes.
Do it in my sleep, mate. No, they're very dead.
Okay.
Very dead.
Right. Then we've got 4 on the 2-man unit. 1,
Cool.
2, 3, 4. Hitting on 2s. Okay, that's a 1 back there, so it's a miss. And then 3s. 2 6s, they're dead.
Okay, the unit is wiped as well.
Okay.
I'm just going to see if I can pinch a CP from you.
Sure.
I can't. Okay, cool. Well, there goes all of the shielding for my commander. This is going well. Okay, coming over here now. The what do we call her? She's a Farseer.
Yeah.
Farseer firing into this doomed unit.
Yeah. So twin shuriken catapults, all hits.
Okay.
3s. And reroll. One's a 6, so 1 is destroyed. 2's a 6, so 2 drones destroyed.
Okay, 2 destroyed.
2 saves. marker drones.
Okay, needing some 4s. Make one fair one, another one is killed. Okay, cool, very good.
Righty.
Okay, do you know what you're shooting next, or do you want me to come back?
No, it's very technical now.
Alright, we'll come back. Over here now to this unit of 9 Guardians. So we're going to be firing 3 at the front unit of 5 and 6 at the rear unit of 7.
Yeah. So,
okay.
So this is the 6 at the rear unit. Okay. 1 dead and 3 wounds.
Okay, so 3 wounds, 4s. I make 2, so 2 are killed from the rear unit. I'll just remove those 2 there.
And
okay.
Then at the unit of 5. That is 1 dead and 3 wounds.
Okay, so just going to make 4 ups now. I make another 2, and so another 2 from the front unit are slain.
Cool.
Okay, very good.
A unit of 10.
Yeah.
They are going to, so they're going to fire 6. How many have you got in this back unit
5.
now? 5.
Sorry, let me make this a little easier for your eyes there.
Okay, so we're going to fire like 6 at the unit of 5.
Yep.
And then we're going to fire 2 at either of the other units.
Okay, cool.
So 6 at the unit of 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this is at the unit of 5, folks.
Okay, nice shooting.
Very good.
Ha!
Okay, I guess
they're dead. Shuriken for the win. Okay, brutal.
Right. Then we have 2 at the 3-man unit. Well, there are 2 3-man units left. Well, 1 3-man, 1 2-man unit.
Correct.
Okay, so this is on the 3-man unit. 3 hits. 2 wounds.
Okay, so we just need some 4s. Make one fail one.
So that's
okay.
1 2-man unit there.
Yep.
And then the 2 onto the 2-man unit. 3 hits. That's 2 wounds.
2 wounds. Again, 4s. I make them both that
cool.
time. Woohoo! That was brutal. Absolutely brutal. I love it. Over to the walkers now. The first, the rear 2 will fire at these marker drones, and the front one will fire at the shield drones there at the front. Okay, cool.
Okay. So this is the front one, and we're guided, by the way. All hits. Some of the old shield drones there. That is 5 wounds there, buddy.
5 wounds.
5 wounds.
Okay, very good. So 4 up invulnerables. I make
2.
3, and then 5 to ignore. No, so another 2 shield drones are slain. I'll take them from over here. Cool. Okay, and then the other ones.
Now at the other ones. So 3, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12. This is on the marker drones, and we're guided. Okay. 6s would destroy these guys outright, not that we get any.
Okay.
Oh dear. Okay. So that's only 4 wounds.
4 wounds. Okay. 4s for save. I make 3 are killed. 3 are killed over here. Okay, coming up here now. So we're firing the single shuriken cannon at the shield drones here.
Yep.
And then the dual one at the unit of 4.
Yeah.
Okay.
So this is the dual one. 4 hits by the looks of it. Okay, 2 of those are destroyed.
Yeah.
And then I guess we'll call that a 1, and then that's 1 normal wound.
Okay, cool. So to save the other one, he's fine. So I've got 2 left there.
And then I've got 3 on the shield drones at the front.
Cool. 2
hits. 1 wound.
Okay, 4 up. Fails. 5 up, ignore. Also fails. Another shield drone is killed.
Okay, so 2 units of 2 left.
Well, 3 units.
3 units of 2, but this unit can't protect them, is that right?
Correct.
Cool. Okay, interesting.
Yeah. So we are also going to chuck in the Wave Serpent shield into my commander here.
Yeah, because he has to be the nearest. Yeah. He's the nearest. It goes off. He loses 1 mortal wound.
Okay.
Since I've got very little else to fire here, I will probably use a reroll on that.
Alright, go for it.
So here we go. It's 1 anyway.
It's 1 anyway. Okay, he's down to 5 wounds remaining. To the fire prisms now, and you guessed it, linked fire has been activated, and they can just see this one here. I didn't think they could, but I stood down there for a while, and they can indeed. So, okay, cool. So we'll start with the ones that can't see.
Yeah. So we'll, and then we can actually go on to the last one. It's kind of why I did it this way now. So
cool.
Right, so 2d3 shots each. I'm not going to do the full powered one, so we'll do the 2d3.
Yeah.
That's 5 shots.
Okay.
3, 4, 5. And again, to remind everyone at home, it's because they didn't move, so they're firing twice. And we can re-roll because of linked fire. 4 hits.
4 hits.
Okay. Rerolling wounds because of linked fire. I assume you're better than toughness 4, Bone?
Toughness 5, yeah.
Okay, cool. So that's 4 wounds.
Yeah, cool. Okay, yeah, because you're strength 9.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah, okay, that's fine. So 4 wounds. Okay, well I have...
You've got exactly 4 drones
left. So we'll start passing these off 2 at a time onto the shield drones because they can absorb and ignore.
Sure.
So the first 2, one goes through.
Fair enough.
Okay, can I ignore it on one of them? I can. Okay, so I don't lose any shield drones, but one has gone through.
But D3 damage on a broadside?
I still get my save. My armor saved as well.
If you make the save?
If I make the save. So what is it, minus?
Well, I think it's -4, that's the thing.
So they've got a 2-up armor, so I need a 6. So I fail out anyway.
Right, I'm just double checking that because it was a -3, that would have been a pass.
Okay.
I think it's -4 because I think it goes -4 then -5.
Yeah, I seem to remember that as well.
But just in case I'm wrong, no, it is -4. I'm right.
It is -4. Okay,
so
cool.
you've lost 3 wounds.
So I lost 3 wounds, but I do get sense of stone.
Yes.
Which I met, so I lose 2 wounds in total. Okay, cool. So that's the first one fired, and the shield drones have lived remarkably. Of course, that's not the end. I still need to roll for the to see. So the other 2, so I can pass these off onto the drones again. Same
results.
I've had some weird dice today. Really weird dice. Okay, so the one that can I ignore on one of them? I can't, so it's not exactly the same.
Okay.
So one
shield drone's destroyed.
One shield drone is destroyed.
And it's another D3 damage on that same broadside.
It's 2d3 have gone through, but I'll need to make the saves first.
Oh yes,
because I failed one.
Yes, of course.
So 6s. No, I failed them both. So 2d3.
2d3. That's a 3 and a 2.
Okay,
so 5 wounds.
Can you pass me 2 dice, please?
Sure.
Thank you. So I can ignore these on 6s. No, I don't ignore a single one. So that is 1 broadside kill. Okay, so the second one.
The second one, 2d3 shots. Absolutely crazy.
Yeah.
4 shots. 1, 2, 3, 4. 3s. Rerolling linked fire. 3 hits. Have to wonder, is 1 CP a little too cheap for this power?
Yeah.
I suppose as soon as they die, then it starts to become depreciated. Right, that's 3 wounds.
3 wounds. Okay, cool. So I'm going to do these on my shield drones one at a time here. So we've got 1 shield drone.
One shield drone.
So the first one I can pass off. Does he live? He does not. He's dead.
Okay.
So then there's 2 more to go through. I'm just going to pass them off on the drones if I can.
So you do pass one, you don't pass the other.
Can't believe it.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So one's just killed.
Okay.
He's dead as well.
And then that will leave a D3 damage on a broadside.
Unless I make a 6-up save.
Yes.
It gets very convoluted here.
Yes,
no, I don't.
Multiple saves.
Yeah.
Oh, what?
There's so much going on.
D3. That's the 3
Okay,
wounds.
but now I get to make my sense of stone saves, of which I made none. Okay, very good. Okay, so once I'm to 3.
Yeah.
This is I actually don't even feel bad about this game. It's just
Actually, one of the sometimes the dice gods deem someone so unworthy that all you can do is just watch.
Yeah.
And say nothing.
Yeah. Well, I don't even know what to say.
There is nothing to say. There is nothing.
Would you want to
say.
do the last one?
Yeah, let's do the last one.
Let's see if you can kill off my broadside. Come on now.
That was the plan.
Yeah. Well, you've pretty much
there.
Okay.
Not it wasn't. It was a 3, not a 3.
Sure. Yes.
You know what I mean? Oh, again, very confusing.
Yeah.
Right. So 4 shots. 3s, all hits. 3s, all wounds.
Okay, so I'm going to pass one off to my final
so he's got
fella.
1 drone left.
So he's dead.
Pass it off. He's dead.
Okay,
now that's
2
3
that
go through.
3
that go through.
6 says.
I
saved 1.
Save.
So 2 go through.
So
weirdly.
2 go through.
Okay, so do the now you do your damage.
Now I do the damage. 2d3 damage. A 3 and a 2. That's 4 wounds.
Right, so I'll do my sense of stones
He's
here.
going to do his sense of stones.
I make 1,
so
but that does kill 1, so I've got 1 broadside left. Oh my goodness. Wow. The shuriken cannons, this is the last bit of shooting, will now fire into my commander here.
Yeah.
Or will they?
Well, you're not likely to kill him, obviously. But,
no.
See, this is one of my objectives.
Yeah.
If I charge you, you can greater good with all this stuff, can't you?
Yes, correct.
That's not very nice.
Yeah, I'd be with him. I don't think I'm within 6. Oh, I might be. Yeah.
I think just for the sake of having the objective, I will fire at that lone fire.
Okay, cool.
Okay, so we're on to hits. That's a few hits. 2s. And he's double dead.
Okay, cool. So he's dead.
So
Right,
technically the wrong order. We should have done the 5 prism last. But
Sure.
we know
No,
what's
that's
going
fine.
on.
We kind of forgot.
Yeah.
Right, now, I can do something a bit tricky here, though.
Yeah.
To try and stop you from getting this.
Go for it.
He can heroically intervene because he is a...
He can, yeah.
Because he's a commander.
Yeah, but he's
So
still
he'll
only
do
the
that.
one model.
Yes, that's correct. But I'm going to try and kill you. Because,
Sure.
because
I
he
just
gets...
hope that you can't.
Yeah, well, we'll have to see. Just let me grab some dice.
You can't kill me.
He's going to kill you.
You might not. We are in the official charge phase now. The Guardians here will charge the drones, however.
Okay. Nothing.
Right. And everything I just said about the dice gods forsaking you,
I don't know what I've done.
By.
Why? What's happened? What's happened?
I can't really fail to charge. I roll a 6. They're going to charge into these units of drones here.
Okay, here we go. 4 here, 2 here, 4 here.
Yeah. So 4 on the 2. 2 hits. Try and wound. Okay, let's try again. Nothing. 2 on the 1. Nothing. And 4 on the 2. 4 hits. 2 wounds. Yay! Guardians!
I fail
Destroy
both. Okay, splat splat. Great. Now it's still your initiative, so you'll get to attack over here against me. I won't make that mistake again. Oh, the internet got mad at me for that. Woo! So did Stig.
Right, I think I get 4. I think they're 2 attacks each, these bikers.
No.
I think there might be, you know.
No, surely not.
Well, you know, we are. Oh no,
Okay.
that's a Warwalker, sorry, that's cheating.
That's what's cheating.
No, they're 1 attack.
Ah, there we go.
What I meant to say is we've got 2 attacks across the unit.
Oh, very
You weren't
good.
listening.
I'm with you. No, it's my fault. Of course.
That's 1 hit there, Bone.
Very good.
I want to alarm you there. That's a wound there, Bone. It's a wound on
Okay.
your commander there.
Of course.
Classic.
Okay. So he'll now hit you back.
He will hit me back.
He's hit you 3 times.
Okay. Oh.
She's alright.
Oh.
She's alright.
She's done a loop. Yeah,
She's
she
alright.
lands-
She's
always
fine. Lands on her feet.
that one.
Very cat-like.
Yeah.
3. I'm strength 5, so
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
3's
three's
to
the wound.
you.
So
1 wound at -1.
And I fail the save, and then Ulthwe. Yep, so 1 wound's down. However, a biker is still alive.
Great. Cool.
Yeah.
That was a turn.
That
was a
so
turn
grim in
and
the
a
dark.
half.
It makes Warhammer 40,000 look like a mild cartoon.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not even sure I feel like playing anymore,
Well,
to be honest.
I can understand that.
That was pretty awful.
Points-wise, I did get Secure Objective 2,
Yeah,
and I did get Secure Objective 4.
great.
But
So
I
you're now
haven't
on
got
9
Assassinate.
points. You're now on 9 points.
I'm now on 9 points. What? How many points are you on?
4.
You're
No.
on...
I'm on 3. I'm on 3 points.
You're on 3 points.
I'm on 3 points.
I'm on 9 points.
I've got about 4 units that can shoot.
I mean, you do have, to be fair, you've got 3 commanders.
Yes.
Is it worth looking at what
Let's see what I'm going to draw. Yeah, let's have a look. Okay, we'll be back.
Well, this has been an unusually quick game. Assassinate Witch Hunter, secure objective 5. This is a turn 2 summary for the Tau.
Yes.
Can they pull out some magic here?
Yes.
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 So what is happening, Bone?
Okay, so I've disembarked with my droids over here, so they get 6 shots each, and they're also going to be getting drone controller, which is something.
Cool.
So I can do some work on clearing these guys out here.
Cool.
Stay stationary here, stay stationary here, stay stationary here. Moved him forward to block line of sight on my broadside, or at least, yeah, well, that was the idea anyway.
Sure.
We'll have to see.
Okay.
It looked like it worked to me, and I'm pretty smart. He's fallen out of combat. He's come over here. My warlord's fallen back over here. These guys are fallen out of combat.
Okay.
That is it.
Okay.
I should be able to get these 3 points.
Well, that's pretty good.
And if you get a bad draw, and then, you know, we might be able to make a game of this. So we'll just have to see what happens.
Okay.
Right, shoot it. We're going to start off with these marker lights. We're going to fire into this
character
here.
Okay.
So,
One's a hit,
you
one's a
once.
miss.
So I again should have done those one at a time because we don't know which one hit first.
Sure.
So I'm just going to just say that that one didn't.
Okay.
This
Would you
one.
want to roll and say on a 4-up it would have been?
Sure.
Okay, so you can re-roll it.
So re-roll. Okay, so we've got two marker lights on there. We'll now go over to this fella.
Yep.
Again. Okay, I've got 4 marker lights on there.
Very nice.
And then I'll fire with my warlord. Why not? Cool.
That's fine.
So she's got the
full
full
house on her. Okay.
Very good. Because we just want her to be dead now.
Well, no, we don't.
So we're going to open up with my broadside. He's going to
Okay.
fire everything into her.
Broadside fires everything at this Farsi. If she survives, it will be epic.
Yes. Actually, hang on. Maybe that's a bit crazy. How many wounds has she got? Does she have an invulnerable save?
She does. Like 4-up. Yeah. Yeah, every Farsi does. I think she's got 6 wounds. I can double check that for you. Hold on.
Okay.
She is indeed 6 wounds. Toughest 4.
Cool. So I'm going to fire. Yeah, I just want to make sure of that. I need the points because I'm not rolling well and you're rolling incredibly well. So I'm going to put everything into it.
All right, fine.
So 3's re-rolling 1s. Okay, and 1 for Sasaya. So this is the high missile pod, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, and then her toughness is?
4.
Okay, so 3's.
3s. Okay, so 4
then
wounds.
4 wounds at -2.
Okay.
Whether that means anything.
Doesn't mean anything because we have 4+ in bombs. We do fail 3 of those. I do have a single CP left to do a reroll here.
Sure. So
and
they're D3 damage.
They're D3 damage
and
each.
I've got another smart missile string in
You do have another smart missile system there. However, under the circumstances, I will re-roll.
Okay.
That does pay off.
Cool. So, 2d3 damage.
So that's 5 wounds.
5 wounds, so she's got 1 left.
Ulthwe saves.
Of course.
She's made a tough stuff, this one.
Yeah.
Made a tough stuff. She passes another there bone.
Okay, cool. So smart missiles now. You ready?
Cool. Yeah, we're ready.
Re-rolling both of those because... Oh no, I've already done Sasaya, forgive me.
Yep.
Okay. And then that's 3s to wound you, so that's another 6 wounds there at -1.
Okay. Alright, we need something special now. She's got 2 wounds left. No, she is definitely, well, very likely dead. We failed 4. We'd need 3 6s.
I thought for a minute you were
so
going to do it.
Okay, so she is slain. Fair enough.
Okay, so that's some good points for Ben.
Right, okay, let's see what he does next. These 2 marker drones now will fire up at the wave serpent.
Yeah, so 1 at a time, no, and yes. Okay, so I'm re-rolling 1s. Actually, that's all I wanted.
Alright.
So now I'm going to overcharge my guns and fire at him there.
Fair enough.
Okay, so we do the first one first. So it's 2s re-rolling 1s, have to do these 3 at a time. I've hit you 3 times. I've hit you 6 times. I've hit you now all 9 times.
Very nice.
Okay, so it's 3s to wound you.
Yep.
And what I'm going to put, I'll put 3 unity devastation on him as well. So wound rolls of 6s will be at -3. Yeah.
Sure.
I don't get any anyway.
Okay.
But it is.
But a good wound roll. So 7
wounds at -2.
Okay, so 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 5s to save here. I save 3. I fail 4.
Okay.
And there's no damage reduction here because he did pop the serpent shield.
Cool. So it's 43.
43.
So that's
6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so I've got to make 10 Ulthwe saves. Okay, 10 Ulthwe saves coming up. So I need a few 6s here to survive. No, I only get the 1. So he is destroyed. Doesn't matter if it blows up. Because it's not within 6 of anything. There we go. This fireblade here now will fire into the unit of 9.
Okay, so yeah, I hit.
Okay.
So I'm now re-rolling 1s there. So we're going to rapid fire with this unit of 2.
Sure.
So 4's re-rolling 1s. 1 for Sasaya. Okay, cool. 3 hits.
1 wound.
1 wound.
Can't see what that is. A 4, so failed. Ulthwe. Hey!
Okay, cool. Next unit. Rerolling those 1s and 1 for Ulthwe.
Sasaya even?
Sasaya. So many rerolls in this game.
2.
Okay.
Weird, but Okay, that's not weird. I'm so used to this now. That's crazy.
Yep.
Okay,
so
next.
We'll move on to this unit here. So because of the pulse, they're actually 6 shots each, which is pretty nice.
Okay.
And I will be hitting you on 4, so that's something.
Is that on the same 9-person unit, is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So good roll.
And re-roll the 1, and then 1 for Sasaya. Okay.
That's a miss. Okay,
Cool.
so 2 misses, but everything else hits. Very good.
Very nice. And then 3. Okay, cool. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 wounds there.
6 wounds, you say? Okay.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, past 2, and then 6 is for Ulthwe. Make another, so 3 guardians are slain.
Cool.
And the last unit of 2 will fire into the same unit now.
Yes.
They're not as hot that time.
Well, it's not over yet, Lawrence.
It's not over yet.
There we go.
And then it's 3 stories.
Five.
5. Okay, yep, failed all 5. And 6 is for Ulthwe. So that's another 4 dead. So 7 have been killed. That would leave only 2 left in that alive in that unit. Okay, commander time now. The missile pods with -2 because of ATS going in on the Warwalkers.
Here we go. Hitting you on 2s. All hits.
All hit. Very nice.
Winning you on 3s.
Your strength 7, right?
I am, yes.
Cool. So 4 wounds.
Okay, nice.
And
-2.
-2. Yep, I failed all 4.
Okay, cool. So 4d3 damage.
So 6,
so
7, 8 wounds.
So I'm gonna use a CP reroll on
Okay.
this because I haven't done so yet this turn, and that does pay off. Cool.
Okay.
So now it's 10 wounds in total.
10 wounds. Okay, well I have to do these 6 at a time then.
Cool.
3 because I think I've got 6 wounds and an Ulthwe. Nope, so 1 is destroyed, and then you've got 4 wounds in excess. He passes 1, so 1's down to 3 wounds and 1 is destroyed. Does he blow up? No, he doesn't. Okay, and then we've got the other commander. What's he doing?
Same again.
Same again, but he's not -2 this time.
No, he's -1.
Okay.
So all
all but 1.
hits. Sasaya. Cool. All hit. 3s.
Okay. well, okay then. Yep.
Okay,
that's
one
okay
wound.
then.
Okay. Well,
Yeah.
I don't even know. Actually, that was a pretty solid turn until then.
It was, yeah. I do make that save because
Cool.
my power field or / just armor.
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough.
That's it.
That's it, isn't it? So
Yeah.
he's done all of his shooting.
Yeah, I got all the points.
He did get assassinate, witch hunter, and secure objective 5,
Here, so it's
which is that
3.
one there.
So it's been 6 to your what?
So I'm on 9.
Okay.
All right, now, but just so that I remember, as we go into the new battle round, do I get a CP? No.
Okay.
Cool. So fair enough. Interesting. Let's see what I do then and what I draw.
The card. Secure objective 3, assassinate, supremacy. Oh no. We're holding this one, that is objective 4. We've come forward with these guardians, leading the way for Eldrad and the Spirit Seer to come through. Objective 3 is being held over here. We've done a little shuffle, it looks like, over there with the fire prisms.
Yeah, we can. It's good because this has got a lot of LOS on it. This board, so actually only one can see the broadside.
Right.
Rather appropriately, it's the prism cannon itself can see right to his head.
Oh, I see.
In between this.
I thought I did a good job.
I did. I had to move out.
Well, that's good. At least
But the
that'll
other two
help.
cannot see him at all. But the other two can draw beads to this.
Cool.
Or some other stuff.
Okay, very good. And then we've congruent here to make sure we're still holding objective 2, so that is supremacy, over to these guys here. And we've come forward with the Warwalkers. So we're going to go straight into the psychic phase. What would you like to cast?
Right, well, first things first, I've got 3 powers with Eldrad. Probably like to get Guide off. Probably like to get Executioner off. And I'd probably like to get a Doom off.
Right.
But I wouldn't mind a Smite either.
Oh, it's spoilt for
crazy is
choice.
this?
Spoilt for choice.
Do you know what? I'm going to start with Executioner. It will be on these drones.
Very good.
It's a little bit crazy, but it's just that's what we're going to do.
Okay.
It goes off. It pays off.
Okay,
So
very
D3
good.
mortal wounds. Yeah,
2.
they're both dead.
They're
Okay,
killed.
fine.
So
How you plus
dead.
1 to cast. There was a method to the madness there, guys, because if I did smite and then I rolled a 1, they would survive. But with executioner, the minute you kill one, you get to do another D3. So I
Yeah.
knew if I got the executioner off, they were guaranteed dead.
Yeah.
So I knew it was harder to cast. Anyway, it's a method to the madness.
Yeah.
Right.
Good. Good. So you did a good thing there.
Next, I will do guide, and I'll put it on the guardians.
Guide on the Guardians. Okay.
Guides. Oh, they're very guided.
Okay, very good.
They're so guided.
And next?
Then I will cast Doom. Now this is the tricky one. I think I'm going to have to cast Doom on that broadside there.
Okay.
I think that's going to have to be the play. It's a tricky one because I'm not. This thing's still in the way. Oh dear. Oh dear. It's very, very tricky, isn't it? All right. What I'll do is I'll actually put, believe it or not. Yeah, we'll go Doom on the broadside.
Okay.
We'll go with the instincts. So here we go. Doom. Fails, and I'll use my Runes of the Farseer to re-roll both, and that does go off.
Okay,
Excellent.
so he is doomed.
Doomed.
So that's Eldred done. We'll come back with his mate in just time for a smite.
Yes,
Over onto the Sky Ray.
good old-fashioned smite on the Sky Ray.
Goes
that
up
does
from
go
6.
off. D3 mortal wounds on the Sky Ray. Hey!
Hey, very good. Okay, so that is the psychic phase done.
Yeah.
We'll come back
Standing
next
up
over here with the fire prism who can actually see the broadside.
Yeah.
So it's 2d3 shots.
2d3 shots. Here we go. So he did move under half.
Mm-hmm.
That's 5 shots.
Very good.
Now he has moved though, so it's 4s now.
Yeah.
But re-rolling 1s because Aeon Shield is there. I roll 1-1, so I get 4 hits.
Very good.
The 3 is a miss because he moved. Cool. Now you are doomed. So it is 3s re-rolling here, and we re-roll those. That's 3 wounds. These are
wounds.
-4, sir.
Okay, cool. So we'll get my 6-up saves. I fail all those, and he does have Sense of Stone on, so just let me know how much damage you do.
That.
Ha ha ha!
Just Lawrence.
Let me grab some dice.
Yeah. That's it. So 3 6s there. So 3 6s there, bud.
Well, I'm going to live anyway. You ready?
Okay. No, you're not. Bud. You're not going to live.
Are you alright? The fire prism on the far right now will fire at the Sky Ray, who has 9 wounds remaining.
Yeah. What's the toughness of the Sky Ray? Is it 7?
Yeah.
Okay. Right. I'll do the 2d3 shots then.
Okay, very good.
2d3. That's 4. Only 1 hit though this time.
Okay.
1 wound at -4, so no save, I believe.
Okay, very good.
D3 damage, just the 2.
Just the 2.
Okay, and then I'm happy to move on to the next. What was that for then? You just rolled it for fun?
Want to be involved.
Okay, well that's nice. That's good, isn't it?
Yes,
so you
nice.
got 7 wounds left.
Nice.
Now the other fire prism will fire at you.
Okay, very good.
Okay, 2d3 shots. Cannot see what that is. It's 3 shots.
Okay.
Okay, to hits. 2 hits. Okay, to wounds. 2 wounds.
2
no
wounds.
saves.
Okay.
2d3 damage. Just the 2 wounds.
Okay, cool. So he's down to 5 remaining.
And
Very
5.
good. Okay, so he's got an extra wound there. I actually thought they had 12, but I just read that they've got 13.
So instead of 5, we put him back up to 6.
Yeah, and it wouldn't have made any difference to the other Sky Ray who's already dead, guys. He was so dead already. It was just super dead. Okay, cool. So he's got 6 wounds left.
Yep. Then all of the shuriken catapults will fire him.
It's a bit much.
It is a bit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. See, I wish I'd doomed him, you see.
Yeah.
6, 7.
Well,
I
I wish you hadn't doomed
8,
me from the start
9.
with your C's. That's what I wish.
Yeah, that was where it all sort of went wrong, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Right, now these are hitting on 3s, and we're re-rolling because of
Guide.
Eldred. Okay, 6s here would cause problems for you.
Okay.
So you lose the wounds, and then 5s, so that's 3 more saves you have to make.
Okay. Lose another wound. He's got 4 left.
So, yeah, that's right.
Cool.
Alrighty, and then these shuriken cannons will fire at the Skyray as well.
Okay.
3, 6, 9. Okay. Just one wound, but it's no save at this point.
So you've got 3 wounds remaining.
Cool, and then we'll do a pistol from Eldred. Hits. Nothing. And then we'll do a pistol from Spirit Seer. Misses.
Okay, very good. These 2 shuriken cannons now will fire into my commander.
Yep. Oh, it's a hits. Right, so he's lost the wounds, and then he's taken 3 other wounds that he's got to make saves for.
Okay, so do the saves. He does drop 2, so he's got 3 remaining. Okay. These Guardians now, we're going to put 4 on 2, 4 on 2, and then 2 on 2 there.
Yeah. So first, all on 2-man Fire Warrior unit. It's got to take 5 saves there.
Okay. 5 saves.
5 saves.
Do it in my sleep. The unit's wiped.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Next one.
The other one on the other unit. Yeah.
3 wounds. Oh no, units killed.
Units
Yeah, it's
killed,
double
yeah.
6, is it?
Yeah.
That's fun. Yeah. Okay, cool. And then the last 2 on the 2 drones.
Okay, last 2. So this is 2 on 2 drones. 1 hits, kills 1, and then the 2 on the other 2 drones. Both hits. 2 wounds on the other 2. Oh, kills 1 of them.
Okay.
So 1 from each.
Very good. Walker's now seeing if they can finish off this fella over here.
Yeah. Okay. If you get 3 6s, you are destroyed. We've got 1 and 2 additional wounds.
Okay.
So you need to make at least 1 save. Oh, you destroyed. Classic.
I do have a CP. At this point, it would be silly not to use it.
Oh, no. Good. Do you know what? I have nothing to say anymore.
Do you want to blow up? Do you want to blow up?
Of course he will now.
No,
okay.
that was going to be the answer of the game. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
Right. Okay, so we have Supremacy and Secure Objective 3. So the D3, Lawrence. So you got 4 points this turn. So that puts you on 13 points.
13 plus this one. Yeah, 14.
Oh yeah, 14 points.
14 points. Yeah. How many points are you on?
I'm on 6.
You're on 6 points.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I might be finished with this game.
I think I might be too.
Yeah, let's well, we can talk about it, I guess, in the wrap up.
We can, yeah. Lawrence's luck is hideous.
Yeah, and
really good.
Mine is not great. All right, let's talk about that more in depth.
I don't know. It's just one of those games, isn't it?
Yeah.
They happen. I'm sure we've all played them. We just kind of, one person rolls really, really well. The other person doesn't roll well at all. And that's it. I don't think I did anything wrong.
No, but it consistently failed to pass off the saves on the broadsides.
Yeah, that was crazy.
I killed all the drones I needed to get those shots through. The prisms managed to sit there all game and do their thing.
Yeah.
You know. Combination of all the shuriken fire and just clearing all of your chaff as early as I could.
And I couldn't make a save to save my life.
And then my cards were amazing.
Yeah.
And if I needed 3 points in the card, I'd get 3 points.
Yeah. If you wanted to do 3 mortal wounds, you did 3 mortal wounds. It was insane. Yeah. It was insane. Normally it's bad, but that was
not
insane.
That
And so I just went quiet. It was like watching some sort of natural disaster unfold in front of me, and there was a mix of horror but intrigue at the same time.
Yeah, because you can't quite believe that it's happening.
Yeah.
But it really is.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
I'm never using Sky Rays again, that's it.
I can understand that.
Yeah, I've given
or at
them
least
3
don't use them
turns.
against me.
No, I've given them 3 turns.
3 games you've given them.
Yeah, that's it. I want them to be good. I think situationally, actually, they can be amazing.
So do I, yeah. And they do look really cool as well.
They look cool, but it's just because once you empty the payload, it's done.
Yeah.
and then that's it.
Yeah.
And they're kind of expensive for like that, actually.
Yeah.
They are kind of expensive
for a one and done thing, which is a shame. Shame we didn't get to see the piranhas kick off, but again, your fusion just whiffed.
Yeah, and then I was like, I can't.
Yeah, you got to hit.
Yeah, and I was like, I can't
wound.
reroll to wound because I'm going to save that for my damage rolls.
So
and then the only ones that I damaged with, I actually got like 4s and 5s. So I was like, well, I can't reroll that, and then they died.
The Ulthwe list is pretty well balanced, pretty nasty, isn't it? Really.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not the best.
The thing is,
it's quite themed to Ulthwe list.
Do you know what?
It's quite good.
I think I'm honestly. We play that game again, and I have average dice. It's actually anyone's game. The lists were balanced.
If you'd gone first as well,
if I'd gone first, it would have been cool. The lists were really balanced. That wasn't the problem.
No, but even though I did go first, it wasn't all right. I killed a load of fire warriors, but it's not as if I killed a sky ray. But I didn't kill your broadsides or any major alpha units. It wasn't that bad.
Having the third, because the thing is, if I had gone first, I just would have jumped everything up onto the gangway there, and I would have gone for your fire prisms.
Yeah, of course.
And I would have used.
Well, that'd be a very different game.
Yeah, I would have used Montcar, so they wouldn't have had any minuses. So they would have jumped up there. They would have fired there, and then I should kill 1 or 2.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? I should kill 1 or 2.
Makes a big difference.
Makes a huge difference because I do that, and then all you've got is shuriken fire to try and get through all the chaff to get through the broadsides. And by the time you've come into line of sight, then I should have killed 1, maybe 2. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
so that's how if I'd gone first, that's how it would have played out. Alas, I did not go first.
Should have known it was going to be that when as soon as I opened the game with a 6.
Yeah.
Here we go.
It was one of those here we go. But look, anyway, it is. Look, these games happen,
what it
guys.
is. There's no point being disheartened by it. Sometimes people get lucky, and if it's not you that's getting lucky. No point getting disheartened about it. Have a laugh. And in my case, I actually get annoyed at myself when I'm getting lucky. I was like, oh, come on, man, let's just make this more interesting. Exactly. Like I'm happy to roll average, but sometimes the luck is a boon. Obviously, if it's a tournament game or something, you can get really lucky and just win a game on luck. But at the same time, for the purposes of this, I like it as cinematic as possible.
Yeah, me too. me too. That's
but look, the forces of the Ulthwe here, I suppose it made sense. You said that negotiations broke down.
Yeah.
With the water cast, and we struck like lightning.
Yeah.
From the shadows and decimated the tower force.
That's actually what happened.
So you'll have to regroup somewhere.
Yeah.
And then launch a counter-offensive in a future battle.
I look forward to that.
Okay, but not with Skybase.
No.
So until next time, this has been the Bone and the Spider, and we'll see you soon.